Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I'm Calvin, also known as Sunshine Shoulders. Your 10 biggest expenses in the Philippines in order, as I see it. People always talking about budgets, but they never talk about what you're going to spend your money on. So I just want to do a little deep dive. And it's going to all depend on who you are, but this is just the way I see it. Number one is your woman, your girlfriend, your wife, women, period. That's the number one expense that you're going to have over here. Doesn't matter if you got to live in, if you're married, if you go to the bars. Women is your number one expense, and their kids. So plan on spending the majority of your money over here on women. That's just how it is. Very few men that can honestly say that's not true. You can lie to yourself. Remember, men lie. The number one thing we lie about is our financial status. Okay, number two is your bills back home. Very few of us make it to the Philippines debt-free. You're able to do that, pat yourself on the back. That's a job well done. But some of us have bills back home, credit card bills, rent, mortgages, car payments. That's your second biggest expense. So even if you could live in the Philippines off $1,000 a month, it's going to take more than $1,000 because you still got bills at home. The third thing is food, obviously. Food prices are rising in the Philippines, especially if you go to the grocery store, which most of us will. Maryland goes to the market just about every day in the morning, but our major food items, eggs and all of that, peanut butter and all that, comes from the grocery store. And from what I see, the prices are just as high here as they are in America, where I come from. Food. And I don't care how many people you got. If it's just yourself, your live-in, her kids, whatever it is, food is your third biggest expense. Number four is your rent and utilities. I'm going to put that together because that all comes together. Just plan on spending a nice amount for your rent and utilities, depending on your taste. Most people, most foreigners here spend anywhere from 10 to 25,000 pesos per month for rent. Then another 3 to 10,000 pesos for utilities. But that's just all going to depend on where you live. But your rent and utilities. Number five is your travel and entertainment. Now 5 and 6 can be flipped, just depending on who you are. But travel and entertainment, because you're going to go somewhere when you come here. Okay, you're going to go out to eat. You may go to a few bars. You're certainly going to have company over. Travel and entertainment. I mean, what type of retirement or slow vacation would it be if you're just going to sit in one place? But this is just the way I'm seeing it. Travel and entertainment. Because a lot of times, you know, especially if you live in the big cities, whenever I go to Cebu, I spend at least 1,000 pesos a day on Grab and taxis. Just moving around different places. That doesn't include going out to eat or maybe going to the movies or something. But number 6 is transportation. A lot of people, they buy their own vehicles, their own cars and motorcycles. But this is really where the Grab comes in. I don't know why I said travel. Transportation. Because when I think about travel, you're talking about Boracay, you're talking about hotels and Airbnbs and different things like that. But this is where the Grab comes in and the taxis. And if you've got your own car, if you spent 1,000,000 pesos on a car, which I know several guys have done that over here, you could put that as number 5. But number 6 is transportation. We have a motorcycle, but most of the time I'm even on a tricycle or Grab. I even use public transportation, the buses. So that's number 6. Number 7, and 7 through 10 is really going to vary. But just to keep it simple, number 7 is going to be health and wellness. And, most people have some type of health insurance over here, but most of us don't. So that's why it's way down the list. And it's not that expensive over here. A lot of guys just go without health care over here. But usually if you've got it, it's maybe $500 a year or something like that. Remember, it's your health that buys your health care insurance, not your money. So if you're in good health, if you're young, you're active, go ahead and get your health care now. If you look in my description, you'll see Mike Onstad in there. I believe he's going to be in DeVal next week, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's it. Number 8 is going to be miscellaneous. And what I mean by miscellaneous, well, you remember I said food, but you may run out of toothpaste, soap, Listerine, laundry detergent, and all that stuff. That's not food. That's miscellaneous. We go through a lot of soap over here. For some reason, the Dove over here, it just doesn't last. It melts, man. I'm going to tell you right now. And it's expensive. 1 bar of Dove soap in the grocery store is 87 pesos. That's a lot of money over here. Okay? I buy it, but I'm just saying for the average person over here, they're going to buy a kilo of rice. They're not going to buy that. They're going to buy something else, Safeguard or one of those others. But yeah, we buy Dove and dishwashing liquid, toothbrushes. We change our toothbrushes every 30 days. It's just a lot of vitamins for the kids. Just stuff that you never even really think about. See, that's number 8. Number 9 and 10 can switch too, but number 9 I'm going to say is unexpected emergencies. Somebody may have to go to the hospital or emergency room. Like Marilyn's brother had an accident on the motorcycle, so we gave him some money to help with his medicine. Just unexpected emergencies. Here or back home. A lot of guys, the most dangerous place in the Philippines is on the road, guys. Just be careful. Okay, immigration can be put in with the miscellaneous. I forgot about that. But just little things like that. But unexpected emergencies, plan for that. Put some money away for that. Because that doesn't happen all the time. That's why it's way down the list. And the 10th thing I'm going to say is charity and donations. You're going to give away money here. You're going to help people. The soccer team may come around. Hey, I need a sponsor. You may give them 500 pesos. You pass somebody on the street, 20 pesos. That stuff starts to add up during the month. A lot of you guys just giving money to these Filipino vloggers and different things, just donations and charity. So that's just my 10 as I see it. Because we always talk about budgets. But no one ever talks about really what they spend money on. They just will tell you food, rent, immigration, what else? They don't talk about this other stuff. Back home, you got bills back home. Most of us do. But you don't add that into your budget here. I'm telling you to do it. It's going to be your second biggest expense. That's why when people talk about $1,000 a month, I've talked about this before. I don't even know where they get the 1,000 from. Where did that come from? Can somebody help me with that? Where does that 1,000 come from? And why does it stay stuck on 1,000 as the years keep rolling by? I've been watching YouTube over here for 6 years, and it's always been at 1,000. It never goes up. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I just try to help the new man and woman get an idea of what their life's going to be like over here, or their vacation, or their slow vacation, whatever it may be over here. That's really what my channel's about. I know I go on tangents, man. I talk about anything. But that's really what my channel is geared toward. The new man and woman who's interested in coming here. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Now the day goes by that I don't help somebody. Ask Merlin. I mean, because if I don't know anything else, I talk about a lot of stuff. I know this one thing for sure. When you help other people, you help yourself. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Throw that $1,000 per month out the window. Can you do it? Yeah, but honestly, you're not going to be able to because you got bills at home. Plan on emergencies. Put money away for the miscellaneous. Because personal hygiene is very important to women over here. They're going to give you the sniff test. You don't want to be funky, man.